Hello everyone. I hope you can hear me. It's so windy out here today. This will just be my quick weekly catch-up vlog with you all. So as you can see, I am out on Master Seamus. We're just doing a little ride around the housing estate, which is nice and local to us because it was getting late and I kind of didn't really have time to do much else, to be totally honest. I just realised my screen is also super grimy. Just going to tap that one out because I'm not changing it right now. So thought I'd do a weekly update. I'm going to actually start today, obviously, because that's why I'm doing a vlog. And today is Friday, so end of the week. I'm starting at the end of the week just to mix things up, keeping it real. This is how I roll. So last night I did a 13-hour night shift with St John Ambulance, and today I did a 5-hour work shift with my client, which was lovely. I didn't get any sleep between those two things, so I'm a little bit brain fried. Came home, had lunch, just kind of like chilled out for a bit, to be honest, which is why I'm riding Seamus so late. So yeah, just hopped on now, having a quick poodle around. So I'll bring you with me today, and that's honestly the update from today. I feel like the screen is a little bit clearer now, sorry everyone for earlier quality. We have now just done, it's probably only about a kilometre trotting, but we're just building him back up because we've really struggled in our lessons with our fitness. So that's basically what we're out here for today, is just working on our fitness, because mainly Seamus works on fitness foodiness mouth and not on, you know, the go-go button, which is fine when I'm not eventing at the beginning of the season. But yeah, when it's a struggle to get through a flat work lesson, it's pain. So I'm going to sign off today's little intro really here. I'm not sure if I mentioned it in a previous vlog about how Winnie is looking a little bit slow and all the rest of it. Well, so Speed Demon is racing me up to her yard tonight because I put her feed in before I put her in for once. And apparently having to wait until her rugs were changed and her boots were on was way too long to wait. Oh my goodness. Excuse me, you do actually have manners. Could you? No. Oh my god. You're going to walk into the fence, mate. I don't know if I can do this one-handed, guys. Do you know, I trust this pony with my child's life, but right now, no, I don't like it when the leather swells though, because it's the first rain on it. Settle down! My goodness. Anyway, this one is now in her yard for the night, happily eating her dinner. That one is in his yard for the night, happily eating his dinner. The other girls are starving. I've not even fed them their hay yet, so they're quite cross by the turn of events. Usually I get them fed first, purely so they're not racing around when I'm bringing the other ponies in. Not that these two care, but you know, just safety wise and all that jazz. So yeah, I'm gonna go and get them done. I know earlier I said I'd sign out of the intro and I keep blabbering on about other things that I seem to find, so it is what it is, as they say. I have a pretty busy day tomorrow, so I'll bring you along. Say goodnight from these ones. She's so happy now she's got food. It's all she needed. Wasn't it? You hungry? A hungry little sausage. This one hasn't actually. I put him in here like 10 minutes ago. He's not yet lifted his head. Seamus! No, not lifted his head. It's a little bit bittersweet though, guys, because that rug that's on Seamus now was Rani's one last season, and obviously we lost Rani, and so it felt very emotional putting Rani's rug on Seamus, and I didn't think it was going to fit because Rani was 16 hands and Seamus is 14 too, but shows how chonky Seamus is because it fits like a glove, so that's good. I have to bring these nets in. I'm going to have to genuinely sign off now because I have nets to bring in ready for the morning, which you will see when I come back tomorrow. You'll see it in about 2 seconds. Good morning. This is not where I thought I would start the Saturday version of this vlog. Okay, back to it. Oh, that coffee is way too hot to drink. Last night, Mum and I were sitting down watching a lovely movie together, and we heard some weird noises from outside. We just kind of didn't really think much of it. It was quite late. And then I got a notification on my phone from the emergency services saying that there was a car fire down the road. So I had to race off down there because there was no one on scene at the time, except for a bystander. And I just wanted to make sure there wasn't any people hurt. So I went down literally straight after me arriving there. The police arrived, fire and rescue arrived. So they sorted out the vehicle fire. There was no one hurt, which is fabulous. But it did mean that my night ended up being a lot longer than I anticipated. So continuing at the chaos that my life just seems to absorb, Seamus this morning has been found with 2 ulcers on his eyeballs. So I'm not quite sure how he's got them. His rug does sit quite high up on his face, and the only thing I can think of is that he's rolled and opened his eyeball and like rubbed it on the front of his rug. So not 100% sure. I've just called the vet to come out because obviously it's an eye ulcer. He is in a town that's like, how far away is that town? Probably like an hour and a half away. So I've just asked if anyone can literally pop out just to assess it and give me the drugs, because I'm more than happy to do it myself. Seamus is in pain looking at his eyes, so he's going to need sedating, and I have to be at work at 11:30. So I'm going to crack on. Sorry, that lighting is terrible. I'm going to absolutely crack on doing all this hay so that I don't have to do it later. Right, the pony has been medicated. I have put eye ointment in and we have given him pain relief. We've got a plan over the next couple of days. I am running quite late. I don't have a lot of time to get ready. I have my shift starting in 45 minutes, so I need to sort this mess out. Like, my hair is so greasy from being under my hat. Look at that, so gross. Anyway, so I'm going to very quickly get ready. I am now dressed and ready to go. I literally have to leave in about 1 minute if I want to get there on time. So I'm just going to flick off all the lights in the house and get going. And obviously I will see you after this. Hello from a very late Sunday. It is now the afternoon and I have been out all day with St. John, with one crew at one depot, and I'm about to go back onto Day Van late for another depot. for another depot. So I'm just very, very quickly feeding the ponies. But sort of remembered that I can't even talk, guys. Sort of remembered that I haven't actually updated everyone on today. So, very quick update, and then I am going to sign off so I can get out and do things. Master Seamus is currently out. Why does this always look so grimy? That's so much better. Should start again for this bit, but I won't. Master Seamus is currently out in the field with Miss Winnie, who is very excited to get rid of him. To be honest, she has no need for him to be in the field. So he has been out for a couple of hours. Obviously, he was locked in whilst his eye is damaged. It is looking so much better already, just overnight. However, he will need to... He's some face. Such a handsome boy. He will need to come in overnight because we just want him to have some meds in his feed. And also Winnie's got meds in her feed. And therefore can't really have them in together because the meds are different. Also, this is very difficult to do one-handed. Oh, wonder where we can put this. If we stand this here, will it last? We have a quick view of the sky. Quick view of the sky, so it seems. So, it is sunny, as you can see. Well, the sun is setting. But as you can see, it is blue sky. But it's so hot. Like, Seamus is just in a cotton sheet. And he'll just stay in a cotton sheet because it is, like, meltingly warm, which is not my vibe. And also, at the same time as meltingly warm, it is humid. Good boy. So, yeah, also not my vibe. I don't do the heat, guys, and I definitely don't do humidity. So yeah, I'm a bit unimpressed by that too. So I'm just going to pop this one away for the night, get Miss Winnie fed, and then they just need their hard feeds, and I'm going to go and get changed once again and get into my uniform. So that's the update from today. I've not done anything, and Seamus is feeling better. Tomorrow I definitely have farm chores to do, and the vet thinks that he will be feeling good enough to go out for a hack because the ulcerations were obviously not terrible and I jumped onto them straight away. So yeah, that's another update for today. My goodness me. As you can see, I'm not sort of moving anyone, like I'm not moving. He's in the stable, not in his yard. Obviously earlier in the vlog I put him into his yard because that is where he sleeps at night time. But whilst he's just going through this, we always tend to use the stable. It just means that if anything happens, or you know, God forbid something goes more wrong, he's in the stable, which is nice and close, and I can hear him better, which is more to the point better for me because yeah, I just prefer him to be a little bit closer. I'm going to get this hay now over to Miss Winnie, who has had a problem with eating her hay today. So she doesn't like to out of the slow feeding that I gave her. It's obviously too small a net hole, so I've given her this one. Anyway, I'm waffling. I have so much to do before I go hop back on. So I'm going to say goodbye. Miss Winnie, hi. I'm going to say goodbye for today, sign off for Sunday, and I'll see you bright and early probably. Actually, no, probably not too bright and early because I'm finishing at midnight. But I will see you tomorrow for another adventure to do something we're doing. I don't know where my phone is. I can't. It's all just too much today, everybody. Honestly, I'm pooped. I've had a nap today. Still feeling quite pooped. It's the last shift that I do for 2 weeks, so thankfully it'll just be pony time for 2 weeks once I finish this one. She's very cross. I need to feed her. I'll see you tomorrow. Good morning, good morning. It is now Monday. This one's quite happy out in the orchard. We are actually doing fencing today because these girls, where are they? These naughty, naughty children have broken into 2 fences overnight and they're out on the road. So As I said yesterday, chaos reigns some weeks. Today's one of those weeks. So yeah, we are just going to be doing fencing. So we're actually going to complete their yards, which go in here. So they will end up, because we're doing posts and rail, and then we do electric tape. So they'll look like, show me some Winnie's yards. Obviously it's expensive and it's time consuming, and also the ground is very, very hard because it is still very dry. And so even with the rain we had the other day. So that's what we're doing today. Hopefully we'll get to have a ride this afternoon, but if I don't update you again, this is why I'm doing fencing the whole time. Go to your dad. Go on. Sorry for that absolute dodge quality of holding there, guys. So we've got one more yard in today, which is this one, which will be Miss Piggy Lish's yard. Miss Piglet. So it is 4 meters by 6, I think. No, more than that. How was that? 8 meters. So I think it's 8 meters by 12. Which doesn't look like 12, but it is. Anyway, just got to rug these guys and do the fences up. And hopefully over the weekend we can put you can see where the fence goes to the next yard, which will come in here. But we've got a new shed being built just there. So we have to do that next. The sun is setting. I'm going to say goodbye for the day. I will see you. Well, you will see my face again for tomorrow's update. It shall be Tuesday. Had a wonderful ride with Sadie and Winnie. Seamus thought it was a bit slow, but that's okay, isn't it? Anyway, that is today's update. I've got to a gate and it's time for dinner. What are we having for dinner? We're having sausages. Some sausages. Goodness. Good morning from a Wednesday here. I have just sorted all the ponies out, so I've just brought the other 2 mares in. Just putting this one out. This grumpy one is standing in here waiting to be let out. He was in the yard last night, but his yard is currently being used for piglets. There's a bit of swapping and changing. So he will go out in a moment for about 20 minutes. He's going to have a little bit of food, and then we are going to load up the horse box. I'm going to take Miss Moo to school and take him straight down to the beach for a ride, take the dog for a walk, and it's probably going to sum up most of my Wednesday. I do have to paint some more fencing because Miss Maisie, even though she's in a brand new paddock with brand new fencing, I've only painted, let me get this hair collar off and I'll show you. So I've only painted this much here, and the painting stops here, and she's eaten here. So as you can imagine, I'm very unimpressed. I can replace that board, it's not really a problem, but you know, it's expensive. So yeah, I'm just going to, what's that on the ground? It's probably going to have my glasses on, everybody. It was glass. We get random glass in our field from the people before us, and we've lived here for 20 years. Remarkable is that. Sometimes we get random like sheep shearing equipment too, just ponies turn it up. Anyway, I'm going to get this one some hay and I'll get going. You'll see us on our beach ride. Well, we've had a lovely little canter down the beach. Somebody is a bit tired now. It's probably the most cantering he's done in a go this season. This bit of sand is so sinky. The light is also terrible, but I don't really feel like turning around like this the whole time, so it'll off balance him. Try to go in. We can actually walk back this way. Oh. Dive into the water. Good boy. Are you walking? Don't roll. Goodness me. Yes, okay, we'll go back this way and we'll wade up past the box. This is obviously what Seamus would like to do. So yeah, we just had a lovely canter. Obviously I didn't film the whole thing because I didn't. That would have used a lot of camera roll. Yeah, so we're just going to head back and then I'm going to go do some painting. I don't even know if you can hear me now I'm wading. If you can't, it's going to be rather funny because I'll just end up being chopped. There's so many like abalone shells in the water that I want to like jump off and grab because they're so pretty. I also don't want to jump off in the water because that would mean I'd get wet. This is any indication on how deep he's decided to wade. My feet are actually in the water. So that's lovely. Still no dolphins though, guys. Very disappointing. This one's really wanting to work his muscles today. Thank goodness he's getting a day off tomorrow. He's just snorting the water. Trevor's having a swim. Lovely. What a beautiful morning. Good morning everybody, it's Thursday, last day of the weekly vlog. I look like I've been dragged through a hedge backwards because I ended up doing an emergency night cover last night till midnight, so I'm a little bit tired. Just bringing Miss Maisie into her yard. I have to try and now carry this feed bin. I'm not quite sure how we're gonna do it. Ugh. One-handed. Maisie's not the best to do be leading one-handed, but we're going to give it a go. So today I have work, but not until, that was so cheeky, oh, she grabbed a mouthful of hay, not until 12:30, so actually I now will have time to ride Seamus, which I wasn't going to have time for. because my work shift changed, which is actually perfect for me. So I will ride Seamus, and I may as well bring you with me for that. Oh, careful, sweet pea. I know, she'll be all be scary. Yeah, I will bring you with me. Wow, the light's horrific up here. I will bring you with me for my little riding session on him this morning. And that'll be it. Oh, they're pretending that they're friends. Hi, that was very kind and polite. I got home last night at about midnight, just after, and I was like, it's so cold. Are you done? Goodness, you just get all excited. Don't even think about going over there. Little monster she is. She's so funny. What was I saying? Got home at midnight. Oh yeah, and it was so cold. I was like, oh my gosh, I am going to have to put rugs on those ponies. The lighting is so horrific, guys. So I came up in the middle of the night and put rugs on the ponies, and they were all a bit questioning what I was doing. What are you doing? Hiding in the shadows. Right, I'm going to get this one out because I'm running out of time. Hello, you. Let me get you out. You're such a superstar, aren't you? She says, I know. She has to wait all the time. Hello, Buffhead. Should we go for a little schooling session today? Yuki, you're so pretty. Oh. Right, I'm going to stop waffling and get the ponies moved. Next time you see me, I'll be riding. Why is it that I always go to press go on this and there's a really big noise? Sorry, there's a truck going past the property. Anyway, I'm just on board. I was just going to do a very quick schooling session today because I actually do still need to sort feeds out for the evening and get ready for work. So we're just probably going to do 20 minutes of schooling. I try really hard not to do too much schooling at home because the ponies really struggle. Wow, it's really wobbly. Yeah, the ponies really struggle schooling in the fields that they kind of live in. So this field, Seamus hasn't been in for a long time, so I figured it would be fine. Well, with that absolute mud monster, I think we'll leave it there, guys. Do you feel better? Hello, handsome boy. Oh, yeah, that's such a good look. Oh, mate, that is stunning. I'm loving this new colour in you. Oh, it's fab. You can say goodbye? Nice hair accessory. That's so pretty. It's so pretty. Is it your unicorn? Is it your unicorn horn? Is it? Oh, darling. Good boy. Right, everyone. We will see you in the next vlog. Seamus, say bye.